You're being super reckless with our relationship.
You know what?
Do you know that?
If we break up, you will cry for years for me.
The old Sarper is back. He'll probably be the one crying for years, sitting over there projecting.
I'm not some helpless woman that can't survive without you or that's gonna cry for years. Give me a break.
Yeah, the mom and dad version of Shekinah and Sarper that we were enjoying are gone.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
They are back to the toxic duo we met on day one. And they have about 60 days to decide if they want to get married.
I mean, I'm sitting here thinking I could find a relationship better than this.
What?
You heard her.
It is hard for me to take Sarper serious with these faces.
Like, I could find somebody that I'm more compatible with than this.
Oh.
Okay, Rose.
Can I get her home?
What do you think? Is this a love worth saving for Shekinah and Sarper, or are they headed for a disaster?
Why aren't you sitting here telling me you're sorry?
I always say, every day.
You never have said that.
It could all be so simple.
Let's talk about it.
It's Malicia.
Hey, 90 Day Fans fam, it's Malicia.
Listen to this.
I just came home from working all day and I cooked you a meal and you just say you say to me and now you're leaving.
Okay.
Oof, that okay stung. That was a bit triggering for me. A week after leaving Shekinah's family in Montana, she and Sarper got into this huge argument where he was extremely disrespectful, calling her useless, saying he's gonna go back to his country.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye.
That's how I feel. Sarper is just being really nasty. He claims Shekinah is bad at communicating and solving disagreements, but he is terrible, in my opinion. Shekinah says she and Sarper were fine. He's been adjusting to LA life. She took him to some LA parties and he enjoyed them. But the other day, he came home in a bad mood.
He was treating me like he was being such an asshole. It's like, I have made such huge adjustments for him to live here.
One of those adjustments is Shekinah packing up her business, which she operated at her home, and moving it so she and Sarper can have more space. Fast forward, Sarper, who claims he went as far as picking a flight and selecting a seat to return to Turkey, tells his cousin if he and Shekinah break up and he returns to Turkey, he's going to add 1,000 more women to what he claims is his 2,500 body count.
Ondan sonra beni tutana aşk olsun. 3,500 bundan sonra. 3,500 target.
Ew, people suck.
His behavior does right now, at least. This is a 45-year-old man. Come on, Sarper. Come on.
Big problem. I feel myself weak. I mean, I cannot work here. I cannot think that I'm 100% myself.
When Sarper returns home to attempt to make peace with Shekinah, he tells her his behavior is due to him being in a depression because of all this change he's been experiencing, like being in a new country and not being able to work.
All of that put you in a depression?
Yes, and the biggest one
You've been loving LA.
She said, you've been loving LA. Look, I don't want to be insensitive to what Sarper is experiencing, but here's the thing. If you know ahead of time that you're coming to the US and that you won't be able to work, why not prepare for that mentally, emotionally? Yes, you can only prepare so much, but if you know that this is part of the process, why let it throw you off to a point where you're putting your relationship at risk? And here's an analogy Sarper might understand as a gym bro. When you go to the gym, you know your muscles are going to hurt. That's literally the sign that you're growing, right? But do you quit or throw a fit in the gym the moment you feel the pain?
Sometimes.
No, you push through because you expect it. Pain is part of the transformation. It's part of the process.
No pain, no gain.
Now, we've seen 90 Day cast members on a K-1 visa stuck in small random towns in the US, towns I've never even heard of. But Sarper is in Los Angeles. Just walking outside can boost your mood. Now, missing his family, I get that. But what I'm seeing is a lack of emotional regulation, in my opinion. He gets upset and suddenly everyone else around him has to deal with his mood.
Then all of a sudden, the past 2 days, I'm hard to live with. The dogs are hard to live with. I'm bringing negativity into your life.
Then I'm angry. I don't know what I say.
He's saying that like it makes it better, but no, it actually makes it worse. You don't know what you're saying when you're angry? Why? Sarper goes on to tell Shekinah he doesn't recognize her anymore. She's not the girl he met in Turkey.
Oh my God, you're so dramatic.
Sarper tells the cameras when they were in Turkey, Shekinah was, quote, obsessed with him and barely raised her voice. But they definitely had issues. I mean, we saw it.
It's a white lie, yeah. It's nothing important. It's small.
A lie is a lie.
Regardless, it sounds like Sarper was getting vacation Shekinah. And now that she's home, in her element, working as an entrepreneur, he's feeling some type of way. Like he can't take independent Shekinah. It comes off as if he thinks he's losing control or dominance over her. And it's a problem.
The version of me that you get depends on how you treat me.
Shekinah goes on to tell Sarper that she doesn't even know if she wants to get married anymore.
What?
Yeah.
It's that aye, Captain. It's giving pirate. He is dramatic.
It is like walking on an eggshell, you know, with you.
If it's too hard, then leave.
Wow.
I don't want you to walk on eggshells.
Threat.
That's not a threat, that's an out.
Oh yeah, she is over it. And if she's not completely over it, she is getting close. I know when a woman is almost fed up. And once you're fed up, it's hard to emotionally come back from that.
Because she has all the power now.
I mean, it's been years of this toxic behavior. And you can tell Shekinah is growing as a woman. And Sarper needs to get with the program and grow internally. I thought he was doing that, but now he seems a little too self-absorbed for his own good.
I could find somebody that I'm more compatible with than this.
Oh, you can't find.
What are you, some like perfect man?
I'm
You
a
are
perfect match for you.
wild. What?
Physically, I'm your type. You love bad boys, and I'm a bad boy.
Who told Sarper he's a bad boy? He is holding on to that label for dear life. And really, what grown woman wants a bad boy? That's more problems for her. Now, a man with street smarts? Yeah, why not? But a bad boy? No. We see where that's gotten Diddy. 45-year-old Sarper seems to be stuck in high school or his early 20s. And I get it. Maybe he's trying to make up for the years where he didn't feel good enough or popular and attractive.
When I was young, I was not a hot guy.
But in my opinion, he's going about it the wrong way.
I
You know
love
origins?
masculine men, not
I'm a
bad
masculine
boys.
man.
I like a real man.
Perfect chemistry, sex
You're
chemistry
perfect?
between us. Yes. I mean, what do you want? What do you want for, huh?
I want to be treated well. I don't want to be treated like just because you're having a bad day.
It is human. This is human.
To tell your partner you hate her and she's useless is not something you can chalk up to just being human. That's being an asshole. He's constantly trying to excuse his behavior. Rather than offering a genuine apology, he deflects. He justifies and minimizes.
Why aren't you sitting here telling me you're sorry?
I always say, every day.
You never have said that. Ever since this fight happened 2.5 days ago, you've never said sorry.
I wonder where Sarper learned this behavior from, this way of relating to women. His mom and dad are still together and he's close with them. So I'm not saying his dad taught him this, because sometimes it's not about what was done, but what wasn't taught. You get what I'm saying? Maybe emotional honesty or how to own your mistakes just wasn't something he saw growing up. Or he's afraid of being real because it might mess up this image he's trying to hold on to so tightly.
I'm trying to make you understand that even though it wasn't about me, I suffered. Do you understand that?
You are rude to me. That's our problem.
We're not
You
going to
think
get
I am
anywhere,
rude
so
to
I'm
you.
going to excuse myself from this conversation because it's literally going nowhere.
Why can't he just say sorry? Shekinah says this conversation is bad for her mental health, so she's ending it. She is taking a note out of the Gen Z book. They will let you know what is bad for their mental health in a quick second.
I
And
hate
I'm
this.
leaving. I hate it more.
Shekinah tells Sarper they can talk again when he has something better to say. Shekinah goes on to tell the cameras that she actually never wanted to get married, but after meeting Sarper, her mind changed. And now she's questioning that decision.
I feel like I should have just stuck with what I originally wanted, which was to never get married.
You think these two are gonna make it? And even if they get married, what's next? They're gonna have to do some sort of individual therapy or couples therapy.
You know that one time is not enough. Like, we have to keep going.
I really want to see Sarper take some initiative to do some inner work. It's clear he has invested a lot into building his external confidence, his body, his image, the way he presents himself. But you can change your nose, you can change your abs, you can make sure that hair is always laid. But he's not gonna look like Ken for the rest of his life. I mean, he might try really hard to, but if he is still operating from the emotional wounds of his 13-year-old self who felt unseen or unworthy or unattractive, it doesn't matter how polished the outside looks. It doesn't matter how many women he sleeps with. If he doesn't work on healing what happened on the inside, it will never be enough. We hear it all the time. And we hear it all the time for a reason, because it's true. How is he truly going to connect with someone else if he can't even truly connect with who he is? We'll see how this relationship continues to pan out. I know so many of us were enjoying them.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
All right, 90 Day Fans fam, take care of yourselves. I will see you next time.